Alrighty. Are you ready, Glint? I am super excited.
I'm very ready.
Yay. and say hi to everybody. Yeah, this is a great little game. It's super cute and quirky. And yeah, I'm going to stop like dorking out because it's so cute. You go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Hi, everybody. My name is Glint. I'm going to be running a Lil Gator Game for you today. Like Rue said, it did come out a little bit earlier this month on the 14th of December. It was published by Platonic Friends and developed by Mega Wobble, and it is a very adorable little 3D platformer with cool Zelda-like mechanics and other cool movement tech things. So we're going to try to convince our big sister that it's time to take a break from all of her schoolwork and play with us, because she's been focusing on that way too much, and we're going to make a cool little town for her. I'm basically ready to go whenever, if you guys are.
I'm ready. You can count down whenever you're ready.
Okay, we'll go then. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you can see we are a little gator friend. This game has a bunch of cool little movement mechanics. We don't have too many at our disposal quite yet, but on the tutorial island, we're going to be getting some more. The basic premise of this game, like I mentioned earlier, is that growing up, we used to play with our sister. She would make us this cool adventure thing to go through. We would run around, do some stuff. You can see I have a shield, a little cardboard sword. She's going to tell us a cool story. But that was a really long time ago, and time has passed, and our sister has gone off to university, and it doesn't really have time to play with us anymore. But we're going to try to convince her by getting together with all our friends and coming up with something so good that she would be distracted and have to come play with us. So, start off, we're going to go visit our friend Martin up on the hill and go do a quest for him. Look at his little waddle. So cute.
I know, it's so adorable. I want to waddle like that all day long, by the way.
Okay, this is Martin. He's a cool guy. He wants us to do a fetch quest for him, which is everyone's favorite type of quest. For some reason, he wants us to get this pot on this hill for some reason. We can do a little slope boost, get some extra speed. All right, here's your pot. Oh, it's a shield. Look at that. We're going to test our big sister about it. And it turns out you can shield surf in this game. How neat is that? So cool. We can actually also use the shield to do little like double jump things, and we can use it to climb this cliff. And we're going to get our first of many friends that we're going to have to get in this game. This is Gerald. He was surrounded by cardboard, so we have to free him. He's a little stuck. And the reason we need so many friends is that we're going to try and accrue a bunch of them to populate a little village to make like a cool little medieval village for our sister to come play in. That was Avery, by the way. She gave us our glider. Ooh, that's fine. A little bit slower to go this way, but it is what it is. And then the last ability that we're going to get in this section is our sword, which is stuck. It's not really a sword, a little bit more of a stick. And we're going to save Jill from all these evil blue monsters that are around. There you go, Jill.
Those
Perfect.
are evil?
Yeah, they're evil. Evil cardboard. All right. And then we're going to tell our big sister about how cool it is, but she's still busy and she can't come play with us. So we're going to have to come up with bigger and grander plans. And that starts off by, oh, yeah, there goes Avery. Bye, Avery. Have fun. Stay safe down there. We're going to start off by going and talking to our friends and convincing them to play again. Also, that was Tom. Tom's a monkey, and he gave us a bracelet. It works like a stamina meter. That will be our last move ability for a while. We're being another one a little bit later in the run, but not for some time yet. But like I said, we're going to have to get a bunch of friends. Started off with our beach friend there. We're going to get 35 in total in the any % run to populate our village. Oh, get up here. This is Billy. Billy, unfortunately, has a bowling ball stuck in his blowhole, so we're going to help him with that. Sorry about that, Billy.
Aww. Wow.
Oh, yeah. So we get a big boost up here. We're going to go talk to Jill first, and Jill has a couple of friends that are working on different projects, and we're going to help all her cool friends with their projects. First off, we have Suzanne, who's looking for some ore to make a cool weapon out of. We also have Anton over here, who's looking for a cool little beetle. And we have Gene up here who is looking for a rare drop from these blue monsters over here. So we're going to start off by getting rid of all of these blue monsters in the forest. And while we're doing all these quests, we're also going to be collecting scrap, which is like the little cardboard pieces. It's a bit of a currency in this game. We don't have to buy much in the 80% run. And by much, I mean literally one thing. But that one thing is very tight on the budget. So we have to make sure that we're collecting enough along the way to make sure we can buy it. We're going to get all 3 of these friends here by helping them organize what they want to eat, because they didn't want what they wanted, but their friends did. So we kind of helped them split their meals a little bit. We're going to get rest of these blue monsters on the way back, and we're going to get our rare drop, which happens to be half a sandwich, the greatest drop of all time. Talk to Billy. He's our friend now. Here's the ore. Look at ore being so efficient. So much is happening in so little time.
Yeah.
There's the beetle.
Oh, there's so many friends that you're making so quickly.
Yeah. I'm really charismatic that way.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I believe I should have enough. I do have enough. Perfect. And then I will get shurikens. I now have a ranged weapon. I'm going to chase this beetle around. And while I do, I'm going to make a couple friends on the way. We have Trish under the well here. We're going to tell her that she has a wonderful singing voice and we have no idea where it's coming from. We're also going to save Pot Kid, who's stuck in a pot. And then we're going to go back. We kind of have all the things that we need, so we're just going to make sure that we talk to everybody. Make sure the beetle gets over to Anton over there. We're going to start with Suzanne. We're going to warm up the metal because we have to forge it into a magical weapon by melee attacking it a lot of times. You might notice in this section in particular that the text is going really quickly. This is something that's happening in a couple more indie games now, but it's a really nice addition by a lot of devs, which is just an automatic text skip. This game was extremely match heavy if it were to have it, so having just something you can do to just not have to worry about the text at all is fantastic. You just kind of hold a button down, don't have to worry about your hands or anything. And that's this friend quest done. Look at that.
Aw, quest complete.
Yeah, and then we're going to keep going. We're going to go talk to Martin. We're going to make a couple friends on the way as well. What are you thinking of this game so far?
It's so cute, but so fast.
It is there's a lot of stuff going on all at once.
Yeah, there is. I know we're making friends and we're feeding them.
Yeah. We got lots of friends. We gotta populate our town.
Oh, okay. You're populating the town.
Yeah,
okay,
you can kind of see it. It's like up there to our left.
Okay.
And basically, there's a bunch of little towns that we have to fill with people. And that's why we need the 35 friends in total. We get 4 friends for finishing each of the main quests because they have like the Martin, like Avery and Jill, plus there's like 3 sidekicks. In this case, Martin has a bunch of cool friends, and they're too cool for water parks. So we're gonna turn the water park on, and they're gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna turn the water park off. So they turned all the pumps off, and we gotta go tell them that water parks are cool, and they're gonna turn the pumps back on. Because water parks are awesome, and no one's too cool for a water park.
Exactly. Water parks are probably top tier. Maybe theme parks might beat that just a little bit.
True. Okay, this is Mr. Dobbler, I believe. He's going to give us our last movement ability that we're going to get in the run. It's going to be a bubblegum. You'll see me use it in a second after I make the coolest chess move you've ever seen by sniping it from a mile away. But it basically, the bubblegum will work like a triple jump, and we'll be able to move around a little bit better when it comes to vertical space, which will be really nice, especially in the next section. As you can see, these sections have been themed a little bit. The first section was forest themed, this section is water themed, and the last section is mountain themed. So I'm assuming you can kind of comprehend how the verticality will help. This was Lucas. Lucas just needed a little bit of convincing that talking to cool people, it's not that hard. You can just talk about them, whatever you'd like. We're gonna grab these short teeth, that'll be useful in a second here. I will also note, if you are extremely sensitive to flashing, I would look away for like 5 seconds here. The camera switches a lot really quickly, but it's super minor. I wouldn't even think it's like something like that, but someone mentioned it the other day, so I thought it wouldn't hurt to mention now. But it'll literally be like 2 seconds and we're done. Perfect. That is the second valve turned on. We'll talk to the shark. These are your shark teeth. You're welcome.
That shark is cute.
Yeah, there's so many cute animal friends in this game. Okay, so we're gonna talk to Jada next, who wants to grow this flower. So we're gonna get Jada some clippings to start off. Will help support the plant. Now we need to get some water for the plant, so we're gonna go up here to the river, grab some water. Even though the plant is in a ton of water already, so it doesn't make too much sense to me, but you know, I want no questions, I'm just helping. And then we're gonna get rid of this junk for trash sign because it's blocking the sun to make sure that the sun can hit the flower and it can grow. Look at that. So pretty. Now we have to wait for Jada to let us talk to them again, and then we're gonna head back to the main valve that we've turned all three of these back on now.
Okay, I did have a quick question from chat, just really quick.
Yes.
Your casual playthrough, what is your time?
What is my time? I think I beat this game probably like 4 or 5 hours. Also, I can't climb this cliff to save my life right now. I got this, I swear. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it took me 4 or 5 hours, but that wasn't for 100% or anything. That was just like my casual playthrough. There is one of the big draws of this game, I would say, is definitely its writing. It's absolutely adorable. You get absolutely none of that conveyed in the speedrun because it's just flying past your screen in fractions of a second. But the writing is so cute, and a lot of it will be reading the story and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk to our little mouse friend here really quickly to get another friend there. And hey, there's Billy again. Use Billy to get up on top of the mountain. Oh, they fell down again. There we go. And then up on here, and we're gonna talk to Avery and her friends, which their deal is that they all have great vision, but their visions don't align. So we're gonna come up with a cool way that we can make a vampire space cowboy opera thing that they can all be a part of. So we're gonna start off by talking to Esme, who wants some ice cream. So we're gonna try and get some ice cream for her.
Ooh.
Everybody loves ice cream, but turns out we're poor, so we're gonna have to have a conversation with somebody. We're pretty fast texters, honestly.
Yeah, you are. That's actually really fast.
Okay, and now we have the money. We got the ice cream. It might look blood flavored, but it is just black cherry. Don't worry about it. Perfect. But now we're vampires, and we can't go out in the sun. So we got to come up with a good excuse. I'm going to go with we're very fast because we're speedrunners. And the sun can't touch us because we're so fast. We're going to skip a couple of rocks for this guy. Get another friend. And then up on to the whale again. And we'll talk to Andromeda, who has a bunch of aliens for us to fight. So we got to fight all these aliens. We're gonna get a space blaster, which I don't like to use because I'm a ninja and I like to use the shuriken. Then we have to get rid of the UFO that's attacking as well. Nice. Okay. Getting that blaster and the rock that we got as well also unequipped our bubblegum. So we're just gonna quickly re-equip that because it is very useful to have. No, I fell down. Okay, now we're going to talk to everyone's favorite friend, which is Twig, because Twig wants us to do a flip, and then now they're our friend. I wish making friends was that easy. Just do a quick front flip. We're going to talk to Velma, who has a bunch of cows on the loose. So we're going to round them all up for her. Thank you. We're gonna head this way. And we're gonna get our last friend of the run, which is Tanner. He has a bunch of invading pots that are in the way, so we're gonna get rid of the imposter pots. And that should be our 31st friend, but we're gonna get 4 more from finishing the main quest, which will make us at 35 for the whole run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so here's the 4 last ones we'll need. We're gonna tell them that all their things can work together. And then we're gonna head over to the village, which you kind of seen, but haven't really seen quite yet.
I love this game. It is so
very cute.
Yeah. I gotta play this.
we're gonna talk to Tom down here. So he's gonna tell us about the village. We were supposed to come here like way earlier, but we were busy doing speedrunning stuff, so.
You're like, I have other things to do.
Exactly. I got friends to make really quick.
Yep.
So these are all the little towns that we're gonna have to populate with all our friends. Each of the main towns from like for Martin, Avery, and stuff like that will all take 10, while Tom's takes 5. So that's the 35 friends that we have to make throughout the run. And then after all of this is done, we're gonna try and show it to our big sister. So she'll come play with us.
Aww.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's adorable.
All right, let's try to go show it to big sis. Funny thing with the dialogue that it's so fast here that you don't even reach her by the time you talk to her. But turns out big sister she's got a lot to work on our project, and she's got to focus. So we're gonna kind of go down memory lane here and figure out what made playing with Big Sis so special in the first place, and kind of reminisce about the good old days and what made it so special. So it's kind of just like a little dream sequence where you kind of, in this case, shield slide around, break some cardboard. You might recognize this section from the beginning of the game that I'm about to get to. We went through this right at the beginning of the run. But time is going to be coming up pretty quick here, actually, just as a heads up. It's going to come up when I break the final cardboard piece. That's a bad angle. That's fine, though. This is my home now. I'm at the bottom of the pit. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to be climbing this hill, breaking a piece of cardboard, and then going down the hill and breaking the last piece. So time will come when I break that one. So not this one, but the one after this. I'll give you a little bit of a heads up, because it is very sudden. I'm going to be taking a right here. It's at the bottom of the hill, and time.
Wow.
We did change the timing method, so it might be a little bit faster than estimate, but normally we'd end at the credits, but it's like a minute and a half of dialogue, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But yeah, that's a Lil Gator Game. Or at least any % of later game, because there's a lot more you could do. Make a lot more friends. Defeat all the cardboard monsters around.
Oh, there's more cardboard monsters.
There's adorable. A lot of cardboard monsters. But yeah, at the end of the story, we basically go tell our sister that it's okay that she's working on her schoolwork, and we know that whenever she has the time, she'll come play with us, and it'll be all okay. And Big Sis will keep working on her project for a little bit, but then she decides that, you know what, maybe she will come hang out and play and give the laptop a good little close.
Oh, this is so cute. I am definitely playing this.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it. It was absolutely adorable. It has like 99% positive reviews on Steam. It is a fantastic game. It's so good. I recommend everyone give it a shot. The dev team, I believe, Scott, Robin, and I'll see their names in 2 seconds here when the credits come up. I can't remember all their names. Connor, shout outs to you guys. Thank you for making an awesome game. Shout outs to the devs for also being pretty involved in the community. They're actually working on a patch that should hopefully come out next month that will add even more speedrunning like adjacent features. So they're actually going to add an in-game timer so that PC and console can run alongside each other. They're going to add some more accessibility stuff. So like when I was doing the attacking under the tree, I had to do all of that manually, but they're going to add an auto attack at like max speed, so you don't have to worry about mashing for that section. They're going to add in-game splits, which is really cool. So shout outs to the devs for putting in all that work. It's super awesome.
Oh, well, while you're at it, did you want to do your plugins for where you stream or you showcase some speedruns? Or if anyone has any questions about any other speedruns that you do, I know you're going to be at the AGGQ coming up. So if you wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, other shout outs. In terms of this game, I just want to quickly shout out the rest of the community. Shout outs to Bites, who's a really good speedrunning friend of mine who I did a lot of running with. Shout outs to Holden and Shovel Claws and other members of the community for putting a bunch of work in. Shout out to developers again for making such an awesome game. In terms of me, I'm going to be running another game at AGDQ on the 10th, at least 10th for my time. I'll be running Wavetail, which is another really, really cool 3D platformer with a bunch of cool movement. I call it Cute Solar Ash, if you've ever heard of that game. So maybe I'll run it on your show one day, since it is another pretty cute game.
I love cute games. I definitely recommend seeing more of them. I'm always going to say yes, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I am very looking forward to that run, by the way.
Yes.
Definitely. I recommend following Glenn. It's very amazing, talented speedrunner. Seeing different indie speedruns, especially, with Sheepo, that's what we have in common. But then, I've seen you with Blue Fire.
Blue Fire. Yeah.
What am I saying? Fighting game.
I primarily run a lot of It Takes Two, actually. So if you're someone that likes co-op runs, that game is a crazy speed run. So drop a follow for something like that. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, definitely, I want to say thank you for showcasing this. This is adorable, and I am totally on it. And it was a lot of fun. And thank you for being on the show and showing this. And I'd love to have you on again. And definitely check out the AGDQ run. That's looking forward to it. I'll get the schedule for everyone just so that you can kind of see. But we are going to be having some more Legally Cute after this. Definitely follow the runner and definitely, check out the AGDQ schedule because I recommend it. It's always a great time. But yes, thank you again for being on the show. And we will be back with some more Legally Cute. And stay tuned. We're going to have some more with Stonefly.
Yes, thank you for having me. Stay for Stonefly 2. That game is really cool. It's about bugs and mechs. Bug mechs.
It's